It's all happening today. G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today is an absolutely fantastic clear blue sky here in Adelaide, South Australia. I'm going to get a bit of a clearing from these trees, I'll show you. There, not a cloud in the sky, absolutely incredible. And this is indeed recorded on a different day than the previous video. And I'm saying that because it's all happening today. It's not even lunchtime. And the first thing that happened was I got up and went to the doctor's to get a blood test and do a urine sample. And that's something that they do every 6 months or so. Just a general checkup stuff, nothing to worry about. It was an update to the blood test that I did 3 months ago, and hopefully the numbers and stuff will be a lot lower than last time. I've been working and walking and doing all sorts of stuff and taking my medication on time and stuff like that, changing my diet a bit. There's a few bits of chocolate here and there, but for the most part I haven't been eating like major calories and stuff like that, avoiding carbohydrates where I could. But yeah, but numbers have been relatively good every day, the blood sugar stuff. And yeah, it's pretty low this morning before I went and got the blood test, so I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be pretty good. Then when I came back, I discovered that there was a squatter in the unit next to mine, and the housing trust had sealed the doors and the windows and stuff. They'd obviously broken in, and while I was gone, in all of about like 20 minutes, gotten in and then busted open through the front door, their front door of that unit. And but I'd already seen the guy in the area and actually filmed him sleeping in the car park. And yes, he's Indigenous. He was the previous occupant, and either he went to jail or just refused to pay his rent or whatever. But it was weird because like he moved in and he had people coming and going from his property all the time. A week after he moved in, he was broken into, which just seems par for the course for the area I live in, unfortunately. I've thankfully never experienced it because I'm in one of the middle units, so I'm sort of protected a little bit. But anyway, I digress. What else has happened? I got double charged. So from my bank, I bought some medication, and I think I bought something else, right? And it charged me for it on my bank account, fine, as you would, normal. And then it did this thing where it doubled those two payments, and not doubled them, but put them through processing again. So it waited 2 days, and now it's charged me this morning those two payments. So now I'm going to walk back to Hollywood Plaza again. Don't worry, I'm not going to make a massive long video for that, and get them to reverse the charges. Like, they should have picked up that it was dubious, but they haven't. I had to go back through my records and find out what it was that I'd actually paid for, and I've got a receipt for the medication and the medication itself. Why would someone buy two lots of medication on the 2 days apart? But I'm hoping that by talking to human beings I can get it resolved a lot faster, and I also need them to pay me $5 worth of interest that they owe me since November last year. See, they had withheld interest because I didn't provide them with the tax file number. I've now done that, and then I requested that I get reimbursed, and they said they'd reimburse me the next month, and well, it's now April, so that didn't happen. So we'll see how we go with that particular request. Now, I could have just rung up on the phone, but because it's an issue that requires like common sense and a bit of subtlety and nuance and all that sort of stuff, and possibly a little bit of intelligence behind it, I'd rather talk to a human being behind the counter, explain my situation, and hopefully they'll get it sorted with a few taps of a keyboard. If I have a physical presence in one of their branches, it's a bit more, not necessarily intimidating, but they can see that I'm not a scammer or anything like that. It's like a legit thing. They can go through my account. These things were legit mistakes and stuff like that, and they can be reversed or fixed, or I can put in, physically sign an application for the interest refund and all that sort of stuff, right? It's just better when you're dealing with physical stores and physical bank branches, and of course they're trying to save money, so they're closing these branches all over the place, and they're wasting money on renaming all the time, and what do you call it when two banks join together, a merger, because they think they're going to save money and stuff. A lot of that is all about like sacking people under the guise of like improving services and stuff. Nothing ever improves. But anyway, I digress. I hope you're enjoying your day, and sorry about the lighting effects and just the horrible lighting in general. There's just way too much sunlight here. But yeah, I digress. I'm on my way there now, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and let's see. So the code phrase for today is the word minute, and if you could leave that down below, please. It does make a difference, I promise, if you just take the extra effort to use the code phrase in the comments. I know a lot of people don't, but I need to know that people are actually watching the full video, because the average view time messes with my head when people are only watching like 2 minutes of a 10-minute video and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, look after yourselves, have a great day, and I hope there's no more dramas in the afternoon, but you'll definitely hear what happens next. Oh, I forgot to tell you before I go, the one of the companies that I was working for hadn't paid me. Actually, there's two that haven't paid me yet, but one of them, she was really, really good, and she'd been paying consistently, and then she forgot to pay me this week. So I sent her a text message of what she owed me, and then she didn't respond to that. So I'm thinking that she's flown back to Manchester. So I sent her an email, and she gets back to me this morning and says, "Oh, sorry, I'm still in Australia. I sent you a message on Wednesday." And you think, well, I didn't get the message, so meh. But then she said, no, I'll send all the pay details to the employer and to her boss. So that's all good. I just got to wait for the time difference and stuff, because the boss is in Manchester, and hopefully that'll come good. Because the amount that she owed me was like a rent payment, so that's all finally good. So the code phrase is the word minute. If you could leave it down below, that'd be great. And yeah, so my life's all dramas, and none of it is my fault. But anyway, that's always the way it is, isn't it? Well, mostly. We all do create our own dramas sometimes. Anyway, I'll catch up with you next time I'm nearly there. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Watch another video, please.